Energy, energy.
Remember, say, I am the baddest
Energy,
motherfucker you know.
energy.
I'm the baddest motherfucker you know. It's gonna take three motherfucking things, and that's what? He's sticking my seat.
Kane,
Shit. Let's go kick some
yeah.
motherfuckers.
Type of Kane fan.
What they say, Big Davey? What they say?
Let them know. One more time. Hey. Gotta make you feel like this, Mitch. R.I.P. Al Blades, man. What's up, Kane fan? Y'all know we ain't done, man. Y'all know how we do it around here, man. Y'all know just how we do it around here. Cause it's time to juke. It's time to do the day kind of shit. It's time to get live. Kane's Off the Chain show is live right now. We on YouTube, we on Twitch. Let's go.
And every nigga is with me. Don't stop, bitch, get it. Not to the floor with it, both hands on them titties. Ooh, we girl, you doing that. Now clap them thighs and then rub on your kitty cat. Tell your friend join in that she into that. Go live, make a post for the internet. See my dog like skating. Not like y'all that be over there hating. And my dog like juking. Not like y'all that be over there
drinking. We live, man. We finna hit this recruiting hard today, ladies and gentlemen. Tag a Canes fan right now. Share this shit, let them know. Canes Off the Chain live right now. Woo. Guess what, though?
DJ, cut the music. Y'all do me a favor, keep the cars moving. Look at all that booty. Got a face like Trina and ass like Susie. Keep doing what you're doing. She said after this, where you going? You already knowing. Bartender keep pouring. Been stepping out one. Bitch, I been touring. Everybody outside. Not pointing at your dog. Get a nigga high five. Pull out the stick. Can't do it like me, nigga. Now act like he got on some skates. Tell the DJ to turn up the bass. We gon' do it like back in the days. 2019, 98. Jigger that shake. Jigger that shake. Not shake. Look at that, jigger that shake. And now you fuck if it's real or that's fake. Don't drink just to be drinking. I drink to get some pussy. Don't drink just to be drinking. I drink to get some pussy. Come on, late to beat the pussy up. Be so drunk, I eat the pussy up. Don't drink.
Energy, great energy. It's been a big week. It's been a big week.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Tag a Canes fan right now. Let them know we on YouTube right now. We on Twitch right now. Canes Off the Chain show. Hey. Juke with me. Hey. Miami. Hey. Dave. Let's go. Ha. We live, ladies and gentlemen. Act like you know. Act like y'all know what to do. And tag a Canes fan right now. Tell them to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's a Dade County thing. It's a Miami Hurricanes thing. And I'm going to get to y'all one more motherfucking time, man. If it don't make you feel like this right here, you not a Canes fan, kid. You not. You just not. You got to be able to feel like it. Like that throwback shit, man. Like that Al Blade shit. You got to be as passionate as his whole family has been. Hurricanes fans. Canes all. R.I.P. Al Blades, man.
One of the best. One of the greatest.
Tag a Canes fan right now, man. We live. We live, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Canes Off the Chain show. brought to you by Broadbreaker Sport. I'm your host, Big Shake, aka the Caniac, and we live. And I'm here with my
I know we just now getting started,
bro,
man. I'm telling you what,
the
though, man. The 28
biggest
class is gonna be even
Canes fan
huge,
in
man.
motherfucking
Even
Sakaki
more
Lackey.
big, man. With what's happening with the 27 class, you see the trend starting to pick up, man. These guys are wanting to come now, man.
88 Mitch in the building. Y'all already know the biggest Kane fan in motherfucking Sakaki Lackey. What they do, Whoa?
I'm gonna have to go out. Can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me? Sorry, my co-host got a little technical difficulty. We do got a great show for y'all today.
Let me
A
go out and come
great,
back in. I
great
can't hear you.
show. Yes, sir. We do got a great, great show for y'all today. We talking recruiting, big time recruiting hits that, you know, the HCIC done got done. The head Chico in charge. Y'all know what I call Coach Cristobal. That is the HCIC. You know what I'm saying? And again, his reputation has been preceding him as right now the Canes have just moved into the top 5 in the 27 recruiting.
Mm-hmm.
So again, salute to the HCIC Coach Mario Cristobal and that dog of a staff that he done put together that right now it really can't be touched by nobody, man. Just being honest. That ain't no Kizzy, that ain't no Homer shit. That's like that guy is going out and getting it done, and everybody that's with him is going out getting that job done as well. So, my bro, you ready?
Talk to me.
You ready? Cause Mario done brought home the bacon this week. You know what I'm saying? What's the
Man,
most
as a
exciting thing
leader,
that you? Huh?
man, as a leader of men, one of the best head coaches to come through. I think we love Jimmy and Butch. Whatever Butch did, it just can't go unknown, but unforgotten. But I'm the way it can't go forgotten. But something about Mario, man. They gave Mario, I think, what 10 years initially, bro. Well, not 10 years, but that contract is like a 10-year contract in a way. Like I think it was like they wanted to wait 3 or 4 years to see what Mario was going to do. But at this point, bro, it's being year 5, bro. What are you worried about now, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? This man is gonna be our guy probably the next 25 to 35 years. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. All I really want from Mario at this point is just for him to stay him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, bro. Because every other coach, and for me, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love Mark Richt for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? Mark Richt was our first coach in a long time that when he walked in the AD office, the AD, you know, couldn't look down his glasses at him. You know what I'm saying? He had to respect whatever Mark Richt wanted to do coming in. So that is the best thing that I loved about Mark Richt. And then he got the ball rolling. He literally
Right.
got the ball rolling as far as getting that cash right around here and making sure that the program realize what's important to the school and what's always been needed to get this school back to where it's supposed to be, bro.
Right.
As far as football, especially. Um, any coach before Mario that you kind of took to, you know what I'm saying? That he didn't do so well, but you felt like if he had like
I can't hear you. Hold on.
ladies and gentlemen, my co-host in Sakaki like 88 Mitch, he having a little technical difficulties, but we're gonna get it right for y'all. Welcome to Canes Off the Chain Show. If you have subscribed to the YouTube channel Bar Breakers 305, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are trying to grow this Miami Hurricanes platform. Myself and my bro 88 Miss, two of the biggest Canes fans you will find out here. We're gonna give y'all a passionate and factual perspective on the Miami Hurricanes football program. Right now we're talking Hurricanes recruiting. Shout out there, but every other blogger, podcaster that's doing this Miami Hurricanes um blogging thing. I am inspired. We are inspired by all of y'all. Hopefully we can get some support from you guys as we have supported, all these other platforms. And, it's all about making great Miami Hurricane content and getting this energy and message that the University of Miami is putting back out there. Once again, we was talking about coaches, bro. Which is there another coach in our history that you done seen that you think that probably didn't get the credit or the support needed so that we can get this program back to kind of where it is now? Because again, I started off saying Mark Richt, bro, because again, Mark Richt got the ball rolling before he got sick. You know what I mean? It was all kind of little dumbass narratives about him not wanting to fire his son, all type of stuff that really didn't matter. Because that Carol Sulfur thing, was donated during his time. And again, that kind of got the ball rolling as far as people, willing to support this program in a major way again. So, again, he walked in the AD office at that time, put his nuts on the table, put all his Georgia rings on the table, his championship ring on the table, his cachet and everything, and said, hey, if you want this program to get to where it needs to be, this is what needs to go on. And Mark Richt absolutely got the ball rolling when, when he's stepped in. Any other coach you could think of that if you think if they had some more type of support, they would have done a better job?
That it probably would have been before my time. Only thing I can think about though for sure, this is right before I was born, but when Jimmy got there, Jimmy was saying how they wouldn't, let him work with his own staff and bring his own people. That's the only thing I can kind of like see is not like a support thing when it comes to the coaching or being the head coach at the U, because they supported what Butch did, even though he wasn't giving the fans and what the old players missed. Butch was trying to, change that thing up and bring us back from, being down, lost scholarships and shit. But as
Exactly.
far as support,
Probation.
bro, no, hell, we love Larry Coker, bro, but Coker was dealing with that man was dealing with a hell of a hand, bro. He had a hell of a team. And what could you take
Listen,
from Coach Coker, bro? We couldn't even say Coach Coker wasn't doing this, he wasn't doing that. That man followed up and did his job with the team that Bush built. So I can't really say there's no coach that we had
he
that
couldn't
like.
he couldn't sustain it for a lot of reasons, bro. There was it was all types of fuck shit
Not enough
coming up the
discipline
pike.
in there too, I think.
Yeah, it was all kind of dumb shit coming up the pike for Larry Coker, from the Nevin Shapiro's and just
Yeah.
the Willie Williamses. This it's a lot of things that was going on that kind of had this program imploding. Ladies and gentlemen, we love your comments, and if you want to join the show, I'll post the link if I get any requests for us to post the link to get on camera with us and talk Miami Hurricanes football. Again, this is the Canes Off the Chain show, brought to you by Barbreaker Sports. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are coming in, fast and furious as far as what we're going to do when it comes to growing this show. You guys are going to see Hurricane football type passion when it comes to conversations that we have and topics that we discuss when it comes to this program. So you won't find two more passionate Miami Hurricane fans than my partner 88 Mitch out of Kakalaki and myself, the Caniac, Big Shake. Right now we were just talking about Mario and any coaches that we thought didn't have support. I want to go back to what you were saying about Jimmy Johnson a little bit. Jimmy had all the support. Just to be honest, like Jimmy could have became mayor of Miami Dade with what he was doing after what Snellenberger left for him, as far as him
Oh yeah.
knowing what this shit was down here talent wise. So he created a national champion. He had like a couple fucked up seasons. Then from that point on, the players actually started showing up,
Yeah.
and his evaluation and his eventual uh knack for recognizing great coaches
Hmm.
underneath him, because his tree ended up being ridiculous with Tommy
Yeah, that tree
Tuberville.
was crazy,
For
man.
you know what I mean, Butch. It was some boys came out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Ed Orgeron was on that staff, I
Ed
think.
Orgeron, exactly, bro. You can go on. Mario was on that staff for a little bit. You got Mario was a grad assistant, I think, at that time. So
Okay.
Jimmy had all the support, and that next 2 3 years, because remember Erickson won back to back, I think. Well, no, Erickson won
2 out of 3.
exactly because we were just coming off the one that Jimmy won, and the team that Erickson had, it
Right.
was Jimmy's team also. And the recruiting
Yep.
class after that was Jimmy shit. So the thing that Erickson brought was that one back system, and he had that foundation that Jimmy left with. The every defensive and offensive lineman can get up and fucking move.
I ain't gonna
Because
lie, that's one of the
before that,
best things.
everybody was big lumbering, lay on you, type motherfuckers. No, Jimmy said, boy, if you gonna play defensive line or offensive line for the University of Miami, bitch, your ass gonna
Hmm.
be able to move.
Yeah.
So that's what Jimmy Johnson literally brought to college football.
You know what I love
The
about that? You know
speed
what I
in the
love about that one
trenches.
back offense that Erickson brought in? I love it
Talk.
because it's stuck. It's stuck.
What?
Like it became college football throughout other programs, and then now that you think about it, because our coach is a former a former offensive lineman. The only time you see them bigs, man, you see a Lo-Fi Thule or you know what I'm saying, whoever you see in the backfield. Maui know it might jump back there, whatever, but you're not seeing that heavy that you know what I'm saying, that heavy backfield until Mario came back there, bro. Because Erickson he established something different, and I think that kind of fit our program throughout the years for sure, especially with the speed and talent we bring in.
Yeah, and that's exactly it was ass whoopings at every position.
Too much speed,
Literally,
yeah.
that's what it was when it came to those programs, bro. When Erickson brought that one back system, we was already brutalizing people with a fullback. So
I'm about to
imagine
even Donnell
somebody
Bennett,
come
bro.
exactly. So imagine somebody coming in with an offense where now is wide open, but we still physical. Sound
Mm-hmm.
familiar?
Right.
Sound familiar? We scoring points these days, but
For
we will bludgeon y'all motherfucking ass if
that,
you play.
that reminded me of Cam Ward, Damian Martinez back there, or either you know what I'm saying, Fletcher. But
Bro,
that
we
was the
had
same
Steve
thing.
Walsh and people like that back in them days. Torella,
Steve Walsh and Donnell
bro,
Bennett, bro. He was that big guy they had to worry about, but yet that pass game was sick.
just know when it came down to character and actual. How do you feel? Hold on. We got our first questions in the comments. We appreciate you at David Scott 2095. His question is, how do you feel about the high risk gamble Miami is doing with Mark Matthews? They pivoted towards Olabola after Matthews was seemingly about to commit to A&M, but now they're pivoting back. Uh Again, bro, like we about this competition thing, and I'm pretty sure, and again, we can go back to the way Jimmy told people, bro, you either come to the University of Miami and win with us, and go somewhere else, and we gonna
Go
whoop
against
y'all
us.
ass. So that's kind of where I'm at with the Mark Matthews thing. Yes, he is high priority, and I'm pretty sure that Olu realizes that also. He realizes what his place is in this process, and where Mark Matthews is. So I'm thinking that the way they create relationships with these players, I don't think they alienate as any of them as as much as we probably would think. I think the Matthews kid, he gonna end up coming this way, bro, just because of what CC is gonna be, and then next thing you
Right,
know, Markel
right.
Bell went to the Eagles, bro. Like these boys gonna
Bro,
be
they
playing,
were
boy.
saying
Like
his situation, bro. He has a situation where, not saying he probably won't even have to sit that long, bro, but or sit behind too many guys, but he's in that great, that you know what I'm saying, that
yeah,
traditional system where they win.
he gonna get a chance to start with Cantwell. If
I
he's who
believe it.
he's supposed to be, these are the things that's running through his head. Even Olu, you know what I'm saying? Olu can
Hey,
still come here if Matthews comes here, but it would just make sure that they win a national title or two,
mm-hmm.
bro. Imagine that offensive line, bro, with Matthews, Olu,
Hey. And
Okamola.
let me add to what you
Come
were
on,
saying.
brother.
It's Mark Matthews. I think, man, if it's an A&M thing, it's an A&M thing. But also what you said about the mentality now, even though it is NIL, bro, our head coach has the energy and mentality when he walks into your household to try and recruit you and to let you know, bro, this is the place to be to win championships. He's not going to say it's not about the money, but yet, if Mark Matthews chooses to come to Miami, bro, that's something to think about because A&M is throwing him the money.
The
So, I
money,
mean, hell, he's
hold
not
on. The
guaranteed to
money
start the
is
year.
there for the U too. Like the money ain't no issue no more when it comes to these guys no more. That's the great thing about Mario and him going in there. Like he's gonna go in that bitch, and the money is probably like the third thing that he speaks about because it's a
Mhm.
guarantee. You know what I'm saying? That's like a formality
Yeah, it is now. It's
after
a formality
Mario,
now, yeah.
stick his hooks in these kids and let them know that competition is the key to everything that they want to do in this sport. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And the way he's been around the Alabamas and places like that, the Oregons, especially the Alabama situation, bro. You couldn't ask for a better college for a young football coach with his already budding mentality, as far as, him becoming a leader and just his road and what his destiny
right.
was going to be. So imagine being around Nick Saban, that little motherfucker chewing out everybody and getting the results, the exact results that he's preaching. So put that with you
Exactly.
coming from the University of Miami culture and being under Jimmy Johnson and Bush Davis and again the Tommy Tubervilles and the Orgerons, the toughness and the philosophies, all these things that
But
Mario gets to stir in his pot and just feed it, to everybody as he see fit. It's a perfect storm for
Bro,
Mario, bro. He
hey,
just got to finish the job.
remember when Chuck Pagano was at the U?
Oh my God,
You man, we was
another
strapped
one,
with them
bro.
coaches back then, man.
Another one, bro. And we gonna wrap up Mario right now. Again, that's the HCIC. If y'all don't know what I mean by the HCIC, what we mean by the HCIC, that's the head Chico in charge, and we say Chico affectionately here in Miami. You know what I'm saying when we talking about our Latino brothers. So again, that's Papo right there, the head Chico in charge, University of Miami head coach. Whenever y'all hear us say the HCIC when we talking about Mario Cristobal. Um, Another thing, bro. Um, Terry Jefferson. This is the most recent win. This is the reason we're going to recruiting right now, bro. You know who Terry Jefferson is, right?
Yep. I believe he was a analyst or some kind of other coach before they gave him the position, but obviously, but he's that guy. He has some kind of juice, man.
He's the University of Miami cornerbacks coach right now.
Right.
So for him to go to California and get this Dante Wright kid 5-star cornerback from Cali, Cal
Hey,
Poly, all that good
hey,
shit,
bro.
bro. Where
Hey,
Snoop from,
hey,
where you
hey,
feel me,
hey.
bro?
What I
Like
was, I was,
what?
I was just,
What
I just
more do
mentioned a
you want?
name.
Canes
I
fans,
just,
what's up, man?
hey,
Hold on, Mitch. Hold on, fool. If you know what we got to do, man, cause we got Canes fans kicking in the door. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Bar Breakers 305 on YouTube, and just know, man, it got to make you feel like this. It got to make you feel like this. Tag a Canes fan. Canes off the chain show. We live right now. Right now we talking recruiting. We talking about Coach Mario Cristobal.
hey, bro.
If y'all don't know, y'all see that energy in the background right there. R.I.P. Al Blaze. R.I.P. to every hurricane that ever slid through and rep this U. Um, Dante Wright was a big win, Mitch. Dante
Again,
Wright was a big fucking win. And I don't know if we realize how big of a win this was. Do you
yeah.
realize this is the best cornerback prospect we've had
Hey, bro.
in 20, maybe 30 years, homie?
They don't realize, and we never know who knows what, bro. But I'm telling you this much: I follow Polly. Everybody know Polly because of Snoop Dogg, Cameron Diaz, famous alumni. We was just talking a few
Vaughn
weeks ago
Telemack,
about,
nigga. You know who
bro.
Vaughn
Yeah, bro,
Telemack
we was
is?
talking a few weeks
Talk
ago,
that
bro. We was
walk,
just
kid. My
saying that.
bad, dog. Go ahead,
We was
my
just
bad.
saying that. I said, bro, remember Von Telemack, that 2019, bro? That boy was a headhunter. Yeah, we was going through some shit with Randy Shannon at the time, bro, but Von Telemack, dog, that dude was a different breed coming from Poly, dog. He was a skateboard kid, but he knew how to play that safety position with the culture energy, bro.
Well, all I want to say is when it comes down to the energy being provided to these recruits, it's it's next level, obviously, bro. The ambassador that Mario Cristobal has become when it comes to this program and the way
Mm-hmm.
he's making sure that integrity and toughness and money
Yeah.
and business all run along the same lines and all are addressed in a professional and fair way, obviously, because we haven't had complaints.
Nope.
Everything that comes out about the way Mario is doing business with these players, whether it's transfer portal quarterbacks or quarterbacks that are about to be first round picks in the NFL, there are no negative connotations when it comes to the way Mario and this staff and this university has been handling that
Yep.
business. It's been
But
grumbles from other programs because we beating them for their players. Kirby
uh,
Smart,
let me say this right quick,
you know
though.
what I'm saying?
I pay real close attention, man, to what we have going on within that program from the outside looking in, bro. When it comes to that, bro, and I'm telling you, when you got the energy of two people on this team right now, currently, bro, that's been there, two guys, only two, and I'm not even talking about Mark Fletcher, bro. Two guys on this team that have stuck it out, bro, in this NIL era when they felt like they probably could have. Because remember, guys like Chris Johnson, man, Chris Johnson, man, I wanted him to stay, but he left. But now and Brashard left too. But now if you looking at it, Chris Whitley, Humphrey, bro, and Chase Smith, them two guys been sticking it out, bro. I'm not sitting here speaking like the Hellcat ain't gonna touch the field, but he's been on special teams and all that good stuff, but his position, his position room, but it's going to be hard for him. But I appreciate, bro, in this golden it is a golden time, bro. In this time of money, and this
That's
time of
called
ability and
depth.
talent, bro. This man can go anywhere, bro. He stuck it out, bro.
And that's called depth. That's called loyalty. That's some of these cats love the program, literally, bro. Some of these guys that come to this program literally just genuinely love this program. And sometimes the just the aesthetics, take over. Like, the alphas take over, talented people. Obviously, the Malachi Tony's coming straight into the program, doing what he does. Compared to JoJo and the Ray Ray that was already here. Like some of these guys, it's just their destiny to be, great players and leaders, just to be Himothy, if I could use that term. But we got some comments, man. I want to appreciate everybody. We want to appreciate everybody that's in the live right now. If you could do us a favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel, it'll help us out and help us get into the algorithm and help us grow this show so we can create a great platform for you guys to come and interact and just be Hurricanes fans. I'm gonna start off with at Davon May held 3679. Hold on, it's not letting me see his comment. We need to focus on D line. We loaded on the O line. That's a fact. I mean, like you could never have enough. I don't think of either. So whatever we get, especially if it's all quality like we've been getting, because the Ezekiel kid, they comparing him to Ruben Bain right now.
Mm-hmm.
For me, Ruben is a lot faster than him on the get off. But if you watch that kid's tape, that kid is powerful. Like, it is ridiculous. Anthony Manzano, 3551. His comment is, honestly, I think Dante's just a start at corner. I think we're going to get John Madden. Oh, my God. If we get that John, bro, we going to be the #1 recruiting class if we get any more, like, guaranteed 5-star players. Because this guy literally just boosted us into the top 5 nationally.
Hey, my sound
Again,
went out.
Thank you for everybody with your comments and everything. I think Dante Wright is the best DB prospect since Sean Taylor. Look, he see what I see.
Can you
when
hear me?
It comes to the way you can hear me. You good, big bro?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good. Right. With the way this kid move, bro, it's next level the way he move around the field. So if y'all ain't checked out Dante Wright tape, again, bro, that Sean Taylor comparison is a dope comparison to a kid that.
Let me say this, bro. I think we need to recruit that school, the area more. Is just, man. If I don't know if you know this, but we develop a pipeline for some reason, bro. Like the New Jersey area. I know it's a kid right now is a 5-star we going after from New Jersey, bro. This New Jersey thing, like all the way back to Njoku, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whoever, you know what I'm saying? Just those certain guys that come from these areas, bro. Ohio, California, bro. We can't sleep on them guys, man. So I will be recruiting them a little bit more heavy. I know we talk about keeping the guys home and the guys from the area home, but we can't get everybody, and that's the fact of it. But we think about those, like Mississippi, Ty Keys, bro. It's just those certain areas, bro.
Again, bro, listen, if you didn't watch the Ty Keys tape, please go. Just type in Ty Keys on YouTube and see this young man, 3,200 rushing yards in one season. That's all you got to say, bro. 3,200. It just make me feel like this, Mitch. Tag a Canes fan right now. Tap a Canes fan on the shoulder right now. Let them know Canes Off the Chain show is live right now. Right now. I gotta make sure that when we talking Hurricanes football, the energy is right. Y'all see Al.
Kings are passing by. Mighty Kings are passing by. Hold your hands up high. Hold your folks, man. Mighty Kings
Every time this clip come up, bro, I'm thinking,
from north to south.
That's one of the best. That is one of the best clips you can have, bro, from any university.
Say, I am the baddest motherfucker you know.
No matter what era it came from, bro, it's one of the best videos you can get provided, bro, from your team, bro, from your leaders, bro. You gotta have videos like that, bro.
Let's go kick some motherfuckers. On the street, man.
And guys talk like that all the time in locker rooms.
it gotta make you feel like
It's not
this.
that energy right there.
It gotta make you feel like this, Canes fans.
Hold your hands up high. Hold your folks, man. Mighty Kings are passing by. Mighty Kings are passing by. From north to south. From north to south.
All we want to do is keep this energy right. When it comes to this program, what we are getting from the staff, what we are getting from the players, what we are getting from just getting to the game last year. We right there, bro. What
Right.
a recruit or a current player is gonna push us over the top?
Yeah, it's gonna be one or the other, bro. I mean, we're gonna be right back. I think we're gonna have that nice little and look, we have our history, but I think we're gonna have that nice little Georgia run that almost three back to back to back or whatever. We just had that type of talent. We had that type of head coach. And I want to give Coach Mirabal his flowers, bro, because he deserved it. Because Coach Mario had that vision, man, because that's where it needed to start in the beginning. And Mirabal is getting it done. I don't see him going nowhere. Mario said he don't trust nobody else coaching his trenches. So I appreciate that. Like I said, the next 25, 30 years, I don't think the boys going nowhere. They Columbus guys. They not going nowhere, man. And we need that, bro. That's the only way we
You
going to be
know,
great.
we love the comments, man. We appreciate them. Uh, Anthony Manzano asks, "Is probably where the St. Browns brothers went?" Yes, and he talking about Alman Ra and what's the other St. Brown? Oh, God damn it, my bad. But yeah. And John Meredith is a recruit from Texas. Miami has to get Caden Henderson. We get that Caden. Hey, bruh, another one, bruh. If you saw Caden Henderson live at any point in your life and you are old enough to know who Nate Webster is, oh my God. And I don't condone what Nate, ended up getting
Yeah, we
convicted
we
of
know
or
his
anything.
situation, bro. He's
But
he's been just that
as a
probably
football
that
player,
favorite of mine. He's always been that favorite of mine when it comes to that position, bro. That man not here. We love Ray. We love James Burgess. We love those guys, man. It's just something about Nate, man. At the time when he did it, that's the same thing with the Hall of Famer's son at tight end, bro. We know what he did, bro. But the time, you know what I'm saying, the excitement, the talent he brought.
and Canes fan, that is the question of the day. What is going to put us over the top? A recruit, a transfer portal guy, or a current player? What is going to knock the door down for us? What is going to keep us from having that door slammed in our face like it was that last game of the season last year? Would it be a recruit like like a JJ Dunnigan, who everybody thinks is just the next day best thing since sliced bread? And if you see that kid and see what type of kid he is, how smart that kid is, and what type of athlete he is, uh, I see why. Um,
And I say this, bro. I don't think it's a mixture of both. Obviously, I think Mark Fletcher will be on that team in his fifth senior season, but I think this will be that team. We will win the national championship. But at the end of the day, yeah, I remember watching that loss at a friend's house, man. It's a tough game, but I think at the end of the day, They played their hardest, but remember, it's always somebody out there that's better than you. We got to the final game of the season, the last two standing, bro. We either had to win or we had to lose, bro. The point is, bro, are you a sorry loser? Are you a good winner? Is the question. We lost the game, bro. It was our shot, but we'll be back. That's the great thing about it, right?
Facts. Anthony Manzano asked. Anthony Manzano 3551 asked again. Can you explain how much of a campus prospect Willie Williams was? Look at that, bro. We were just talking about Willie Williams the other day, bro, and now somebody asking about him.
Awesome
Um,
player.
because I hear old school Canes talk about him like he was generational linebacker recruit. All I'll tell you, bro, is size, speed, and just being a grown fucking man. Like when you saw Willie Williams like as a human being, if you ever looked at Lawrence Taylor's body and just saw how he walked, it just looked heavy. But you know that that guy could generate enough speed to break Joe Theismann's leg and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, that's how Willie Williams was as a high school player, bro. Like
I was
that
gonna
guy
ask you,
was, it
I was
was
gonna ask you,
ridiculous.
do you think he was that next high school player that, like you said, can have made that quick jumps in the NFL, like John Madden said about DJ Williams? You think Willie was one of those guys?
With him, he probably would have had to be just a bit stronger, like anybody else coming from high school. But mentally, he probably wouldn't have made it because he ain't make it in college with
Right.
mentally. But when it comes down to it, he was a generational talent, like bruh said. Because if you know who, uh, what's the kid that played for Penn State, the linebacker number 11, LeVar
LeVar
Arrington.
Arrington.
He like you see how big and everything was just crazy about LeVar. That's how Willie Williams was supposed to fill out. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? He was already looking like that down there as a senior in high school, bro. It was
Okay.
just ridiculous. Um, welcome, my bro. I think this is Jose Gonzalez, round number 4. I think the hunger to get back after they were so close will get these players and coaches locked in from the start
Sure.
until the end and it gets done. I'm not sure if it's going to be just one or two guys. I get that. Yeah, same thing,
Sure.
like some Michael Parsons shit, like that. But these guys that I just said, you probably can approach them in real life. Willie Williams, you walking up, it's gold teeth everywhere. And again, I don't be wanting to put them boys like life out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But living in Miami, especially Liberty City and Carol City at that time, if you from a certain area and you was a certain type of kid, 9 times out of 10, bro, it was a lot going on,
Right.
and that kid was a mean kid when it comes to that type of vibes. So
Now, hey, bro, let me
he
ask
was
you this:
different from these other personable guys.
how did you feel, bro, about Malachi's ability, his popular, everything that's going on good for him right now, bro? Imagine his talent ability in those days, bro, and the attention he would have gotten those days. Like, think about it now, but they live in a different time where the crime, like everything else is different. You know, they make their NIL money. You don't have to worry about those type of worlds. They don't affiliate in those circles. But imagine his talent in those days, bro. Imagine probably what would have happened, bro.
He a throwback, just to be
Yeah,
honest. And
throwback. That's
again,
crazy. That's
the
what I was getting at.
you got to be a throwback to play, and I'm talking about mentality. Like you got to want to compete to play for this team. For what Mario, again, he ain't gonna change when it
Right,
comes to the sauce and what he's seen and what he knows works.
right,
So he just has had to update, the process and everything around it. And he has done that. That's why he's stacking, all of these players, bro. Did you see the way Bryce Fitzgerald looks right now, bro? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
man.
every
Him and
young safety that
right.
follows young safeties sees that, bro. That is crazy the way that
and
guy look right now.
and him and Josh Moore, they're different positions, but they're kind of somewhat the same physically, same player. And look how both of them growing into their bodies, bro.
Facts,
That's crazy.
facts. And look at the Ryan Max staying around, the Dylan Days staying
Yeah,
around. You know what I mean? These boys, again, it's a different type of loyalty, and those are the things that you look for in
you
some of
can
these
feel it.
players.
You can feel it. They staying around, man. Like you said, bro. The right coaches in their ear, man. From Etheridge to even I give Gidry, man. Everybody that was on that defensive side of the ball, man. It's an example, like you just said. Damari sticking around, Dylan Day sticking around, but why are they
Mm.
sticking around? Because they know they learning, but they developing. Their
Yep.
injuries, they have personal injuries, they have personal situations where you think just upping and leaving is going to fix anything? No, it won't. But just stick around and learn and be a culture guy, man. Because that's what it's about, and that's what's happening right now, like you said.
Uh, Anthony said, I think this is what hurts the generation. That mentality exists as much as it used to because these kids are playing with each other in 7-on-7s. That's true. Uh, I, the 7-on-7 thing for me, I that it's a platform. You know what I mean? It's just turned into that. As long as they get in some recognition and being able to kind of, you know, meet and and
Hmm.
what's the word I'm looking for, and and meet people along the way that's going to help them in their
Hmm.
process. Whether it's a coach from a college, you know, with a kid that, you know, got like a questionable background, so he ain't getting recruited,
Yeah,
but this coach is coaching in bumfuck, you know, Egypt, and he, you know, give you an opportunity, and next thing you know, you Keontae Scott, you know, coming back to Auburn. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So those are the things that those 7-on-7s and things like that provide, and it provide opportunities for coaches. Some of
Yeah,
these guys that run these 7-on-7s, that's, you know, they great at this shit, but they'll never kind of get a high school coaching opportunity for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But it's become a business now, and a actual platform that
right.
college football and everybody that's recognizing. So, you know, and it kind of bring down some of the things that goes on in the neighborhoods for me. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the negative that used to go on around them games and stuff like that is kind of subsided because of a lot of things that everybody knows that's on the line for some of them players. You know what I
Right.
mean? So if you out here hustling and your little brother is a kid that's playing 7-on-7, and you know that he has a bright future, why would you go to the games and all that there if you got problems in the streets? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And kids on the other side, their friends and family thinking like that too these days. So some of those things are great for this.
Right.
There you go. It definitely helps the network. That's the word I was looking for, Jose. Thank you. It helps him network. Those 7-on-7s are definitely, and it's fun, bro. You definitely don't want them to be robots. You know what I mean? You definitely want them to be able to kind of lay eyes on each other and just be like, okay, so he's supposed to be him. I'm out here too, so let's do this. You know what I mean? So, all it has its place in college football right now. And
Hmm.
excuse me, I'm just happy that these kids are getting a chance to um experience a lot of things early that the
Yeah.
football players before them probably would
Could.
never ever experience. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
This shit is awesome now.
Um, what we do on this show, we always give some TikTok um some TikTok creators some opportunities when it comes to what we show. So we show TikTok clips on here, and that deal with the program. So y'all let us know what y'all think of some of these videos.
You want this? I said, do you want this? You want to genius? You have to dig deep. Your mind.
NFL. He's just showing basically the growing and development of our players and what it can do.
Nice.
So that's what he's showing the crowd right now. And
Come on.
I love that video. And Bane, man, Bane gives that energy, bro. And that he gives that aura, and that he's a throwback, like you said, Tony is, bro.
Yeah, the way Bane is. You've been watching him since he got the Bucks camp. You can hear me. I think my co-host he froze.
Yo,
He
I'm
going
back. I'm
back
back.
on
I'm
here.
back. I'm back.
You've been watching Bane since he got back to Bucks camp, nephew?
But I was
Huh?
talking to me.
Yeah. I said,
All
have
right,
you
my
been
bad. My
watching
bad.
Bane
My bad.
since
My bad.
he?
My bad. But my bad, bro. I want to say Bane, just like you said, Bane is a like Tony. Tony's a throwback. Bane's also a throwback. Forget all the short arm bullshit, man. Like I just Miami, a lot of fans are mad. Miami Dolphins passed on him. I get it. Who cares? He's in Tampa. Bane is going to be that next franchise guy, bro. And if Tampa let him go, wherever he goes, he's just going to be that guy because he brings the energy. He worked hard, and everybody saw it while he was in college. I don't know if you saw the clip, but when the GM, when they brought him into the office, when they called him, excuse me, during the draft, he said, "Man, do exactly what you did in college, bro. Competition level might be different, but if you do what you did, which means the work ethic, bro, he's gonna be another Hall of Famer, bro. I said he's gonna be the next Hall of Famer behind Calais Campbell, bro.
DN or D tackle? You think he gonna stay at DN? You heard me?
Now we're back to playing
I
hurricane
think
football.
you going in
So
and out.
get your ass locked in. Let's go.
The
Because it
question
ain't time. We don't have time for pats. We don't have time for good jobs. We got to get better every day. This team is not the same team we had last year. It's not the same players we had last year. So in essence, it's a totally different football team. So you have no space, no room, no second to think
my bad.
that we arrived.
We
Because we
know
ain't
how the
arrived
tackles
nowhere.
are in
That
the
season
NFL,
already
bro.
gone.
Not
We on to
saying
the
oh,
next
it's
one.
gonna be hard. It's saying it's gonna be easier. He's gonna catch a rough time being as dominant in the NFL on that edge. If he does play edge, the NFL tackles are different. But we know his talent level, not saying he can't beat people, so we just have to see, bro. I think they're gonna throw him in the fire for sure. He's not gonna be one of those rookies that's gonna be on the bench or he's gonna play, bro. Not saying he's gonna start, but he's gonna work his way in there slowly. You know what I'm saying? So I think he
Well,
can do it, bro.
whatever. I think he'll be able to do whatever he put his mind to in the league because he one of them guys that genuinely is is not impressed by anything physically that anybody else could do
Right.
because he is so explosive and powerful. So I think the league is gonna find out how explosive and powerful Ruben Bain is this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing bruh get the Tampa Bay uh defense back right.
You
Him
gotta
and
be
Keontae
kidding me,
Scott.
man. My phone is on the trip today.
Um, shout out to Grant Speaks. He's a YouTube content creator. Like I said, I go on TikTok and I grab some of these clips so that we can react to them. And this is a little bit of recruiting right here, man. And again, Grant Speaks does a dope job when it comes to Hurricane content.
The second-ranked cornerback in the nation has flipped his commitment. Check it out.
Got
Dante
your
Wright
phone
Jr.
right
is a
there, bro?
shutdown corner out
Yep.
of
I don't know
California,
what's going
and
on
he shocked
tonight,
the
man.
college
We all
football
right.
world
We
when he
here, man.
announced that
We
he's
here.
no
They
longer
shot
going to
nigga. They
Georgia,
shot the
but he's
right,
taking his
man.
talents to Miami. He said this via Twitter. After a lot of prayer, thought, and talks with my family, I would like to announce that I will be committing to the University of Miami. Now, this is the big-time get for Miami. Dante Wright is a five-star
Man. Shout out to
quarterback,
Grant Speak.
sits
Grant
at
know what he
6'2",
talking about, man.
170 pounds, elite coverage skills, and is the best player out of California. Last year, Wright put up 25 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 7 pass breakups.
Oh, boy.
I haven't seen his tape
Now,
yet, man.
besides getting one of the best players in the nation,
I
Miami
was
gets its
listening to
top
Donald, man.
cornerback prospect
I
in
was
school
listening to Donald's
history.
show
They
earlier.
keep
Donald
a
said,
top
man,
prospect from going to playoff
hell,
teams
he's
like
a cover
Georgia,
guy, but he can
like
tackle
Oregon,
real
and they
well.
continue to
Everything that
stack
5
talent.
star he
Mario
stands
Cristobal
on,
has been
bro.
known as a hell of a recruiter before NIL and now during NIL, but when you look at the success of the Miami Hurricanes on the field and then the success that they're starting to have on draft day, news like this should become normal for the program. The number 1 ranked player out of California is deciding to go to the University of Miami. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.
Like I said, shout out to my bro Grant Speaks Canes. Not acquainted with him, but
You hear me?
I do dig the content. You good, big bro? I do dig all of his content, and again, I use the TikToks that these guys create because they definitely deserve to have their content promoted, and I don't mind doing it. Again, it's the Caniac. It's the Canes Off the Chain show, and it's brought to you by Barbreaker Sports. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. It's Barbreakers 305 on YouTube. Please check out the content on the channel. It's Miami Hurricane content intensive. We are 2 of the most passionate Hurricane fans you will find anywhere. My man 88 Mitch out in Sakakilaki, the biggest Kane fan in motherfucking Sakakilaki, and me, the Caniac, aka Big Shake. You see Dante Wright. Like Grant said, this should become normal for the program. Like it became normal for Alabama. Like it's normal for Ohio State. Like it's normal for these SEC schools that everybody, assumes that should always get this type of talent. Miami turning
Hey,
this shit into what it's supposed to be, bro.
tell you something, man. It's something different about the cornerback position, bro. I brought up Tracy Howard's name earlier. Um, Dwayne Starks, man, and you think about the certain corners you didn't have to worry about, bro. Think about Michael Jackson, bro. Michael Jackson is probably the best cover corner we had how many years, bro? You didn't have to worry about him.
I remember.
So
I
it's just
remember.
those guys, man. I know Dante is a young guy coming in, bro, but that's the kind of player. Like I said, shout out to Donald, man. That's what they was talking about. I hadn't seen his tape, but they saying his cover skills is he can tackle real well. He's not a player that he's like Dunnigan. Dunnigan is kind of like, I guess, under the radar. We didn't really know about Dunnigan, bro, but he's just another Dunnigan probably coming in, bro. We'll see, man. But the hype is big on Dante, bro, and it's just him being a corner. We don't get him regularly, so
Shout out to OJ Federic, man. Shout out to
hey,
Xavier Lucas.
hey,
y'all boys, y'all
Bro,
boys
we
on
love
the
him.
thing.
We love him. But Frederick was a freshman All-American. We love him.
Jabori, what we doing, man?
Oh, that's my favorite, boy. That's my boy, man.
Jabori, what we doing, man? Like once again, bro, like stacking talent is one of the best things we could have done, dog. When it comes to the way Mario is building this shit, that's why you know he is not bullshitting these kids when he talking to them, bro. Cause they know they got the internet. They know who rank where and who do what and who what.
Right.
So that's why this linebacker is so fucking important, bro. That is why this linebacker is so damn important, bro. Um,
I ain't worried, bro. Let me say this real quick. I ain't worried. We just
hold
inexperienced.
on, cause we got a couple of new comments before we get right back into that. Um, let me start here. Mitch, I believe the highest quarterback recruit we got committed was Patrick Peterson. Ugh. Damn, how the fuck I do ever forget about
Forget
Patrick
about that,
Peterson?
bro.
Do you know who the fuck Patrick Peterson is? Oh my
Right,
god,
bro.
that's a great fucking comment right there, bro.
I think,
Um,
bro, we was just doing that. I think we was in that time, bro. I think we was just on the downfall. We was losing those players, bro. The players we should have got, man. We
I'm
think
gonna drop the
about
link in
those
the
guys,
comments
bro.
for you right now, Anthony. I got you.
We think about those guys, man. We lost, man. Julio, and we think about the Jerry Judys and whoever left home, man. It's terrible. But during Pat P's time, man, coming out of high school, that was just that era during that time. Hey, and you right, bro. He probably was one of the top ones, but we just missed out, man. So thanks for pointing that out. I ain't remember that one.
Yeah, that right there, and you talking about generational talent. Uh, Patrick
Damn,
Peterson is I think he a first ballot Hall of Famer to tell you the truth.
I think so, bro. And
Because you
especially at
talking
that
about
position,
shutdown
bro.
corner. Yeah.
Especially at that position, bro. Not too many played that position very well, bro. And he played it very well, bro.
And DJ Johnson 1475 said, "Don't forget we got Hayden Lowe maintaining uh marinating in the fridge." You so fucking right, bro.
Hey, I'm hearing good stuff about Hayden Lowe, man. You know, you saw.
Hayden Hayden Lowe is probably the most anticipated prospect
Hmm.
we've had in the past maybe 4 or 5 years now,
Yeah.
just because of practice. To tell you the truth, dog. You know what I'm saying? He's little game
I'm
like
hearing
that,
good stuff
bro. But
about him, though, man.
yeah,
I'm hearing
no
good stuff
doubt.
about him, and they not in school right now, but especially with summer coming up. But I see the drills, the videos he's doing, and they saying he gonna be
Look,
ready for fall. So we'll see.
Mitch, he just reminded me of seatbelt, bro. Jalen Waters. I apologize to seatbelt. Come on, man. These boy, look at the shit that we stacking. You see what they saying in the comments, bro? We stacking, my bro. You know what I'm
We
saying?
doing.
My bro, I put the damn, did it come up? Thought I put the link in the I put the link in the comments if y'all want to jump on the show on camera with me and my bro 88 Mitch. Um again, bro, we watched a coach come in here and change just the whole atmosphere around this program. And what he's done as far as talent acquisition is somewhere short of amazing.
Yep. I always give
Canes
I
fans,
always give the comparison, bro.
we
I
got
don't like
somebody
to
kicking in the
down
door.
players or point the finger, bro. We just in that time, bro. But look at the development, bro. We went from DJ Scaife to Jackson Catwell, bro.
Oh
I
my god.
mean,
I
there
forgot
you
to,
go, bro.
guys. I forgot to mention one corner. We don't talk about him a lot. Remember Jalen
It
Ramsey
was just
coming out of
built
high
so
school?
different, bro. When Mario
Jalen
came around,
freaking
man. Just look at the
Ramsey,
guys we
dog.
getting now compared to the linemen we had
You
6 years ago, bro.
you listening to that name, Jalen Ramsey? Oh my god.
Out of Meridian or something, out of Jacksonville.
Out of
Or
Jacksonville. Yeah. Out of Jacksonville.
He
Oh my
did
God.
he end up going to Florida or did he end up going to Louisiana
Nah, he
LSU?
went to Florida State.
Jalen, oh, he went to FSU?
Yeah, he went to FSU. FS Poop. My bad for saying the name wrong. It's FS Poop.
Calatrashy.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to this show, man, it's all disrespect when it comes to
See,
the
for
Gladers
me,
and the
I,
FS
I,
Poopers.
I, I, I can. I hate Florida with a passion. I hate the Gators, but I can respect the FSU because they're more. To me, they're more of a brother, like an actual close in talent to us. Florida, the Gators are to me just our step cousin, our redheaded stepchild, basically.
Talk, talk, please, please. More disrespect, more disrespect. Cause for me, I'm more hate of. First, let me just let everybody know who just jumped on the show. The tag is Anthony Manzano down there on on the comments, man. We appreciate you jumping on the show with us,
Yeah.
Anthony. And go Canes. So
Go Canes.
we appreciate you jumping on. What do you think about the actual question when it comes down to if one player transfer portal
No. For me,
current
that
player.
I agree with Jose in the chats. One player doesn't. It's like this is what frustrates me about football fans in general. They expect one player to change the program, especially the quarterback. I understand why they say the quarterback position changes everything, but football is the ultimate team game. If one
Facts.
if one part of your defense, no matter how great your quarterback is, if your offensive line is trash and your defense is not good, what does a great quarterback do? Really,
Hmm.
no matter how elite the talent is, it doesn't. Tim Tebow can cover Florida's when he was there at Florida. There are I have Florida Gator fans around me, and they say that offensive line was trash. He covered up for so much because of what a great of an athlete he was.
Yep.
But like I said, the quarterback position, no matter how great your quarterback is, if you don't have an offensive line to protect him, that means nothing. Do you guys agree?
That's a
Right,
fact. These days,
I can't hear you.
the
right.
Can't hear you.
That's
you,
correct.
you can't hear me at all. You can hear me, Mitch. You can hear me, Mitch. You can hear me. I'm sorry if y'all can't hear me. I'm having technical difficulties, obviously.
Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
Man, I don't know what's going on tonight.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on with this shit. My fault, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's I don't got no weather outside or nothing, but my whole shit just crashed real quick. But I appreciate Anthony for jumping on with us. If you want to try to jump back on, bro, I'm gonna try to right this ship and keep this shit steady. Um, okay, David Scott said he can hear us both. We appreciate y'all sticking around, man. We're gonna tough this thing on out on the Good Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the good mothers. If y'all, hopefully everybody, safe and made sure mom felt special today on this
Mm-hmm.
good Mother's Day. Um, bruh, what we definitely need is for Nick Nick to stay healthy, and there's one more wide receiver recruit for this class that I'd like to have.
27
And
class, who is it?
what's his name? This was, but he committed to Ohio State already. Chris Henry Jr.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we
That's
didn't
who.
have no. It was never no buzz on Henry Jr. Man before he even picked Ohio State. I
Yeah,
wanted it,
but
but
I liked him a lot. That's his
yeah.
name right there, though. Trey Moore. Trey Moore is who I was talking about.
Okay.
But Chris Henry Jr. came to my mind and shit because I remembered him and Jeremiah gonna be playing together this year and shit. So it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a bad room with Ennis too. They got Tyler Ennis, well, they have a nice little wide receiver room, but
Yeah,
hey,
they got a great one, a great wide receiver room. But this, like bruh saying, David's saying it. Trey Moore is a really important player for us to nab. If we can
yeah,
get him and Nick Lanier in the same class, bro, we are golden. And Mark Matthews, stay home, bro. You good. You know what I'm saying? You good, bro.
would
Like
you
you
would you be
seen
up?
it.
Would you be upset if we didn't get him?
Yeah, for the simple fact that bro, if you watch the tape, that's why I'm upset. Like I wouldn't be upset about nothing else. But if you see that kid pushing people around, and I'm talking about it's literally when he come out of his stance, whoever in front of him, he's pushing them with just his arms and like pretty much either pancaking them or just pushing them straight to the floor, like a fucking rag doll.
But that's just like our boy said, Devon May. Shout out to Devon Mayfield, man. Like he said, bro. Bro, our O line, bro. We get it. We always loaded on the O line, but that's cool. But at the same time, okay, we wouldn't miss the man. Yeah, we can always use him, but we wouldn't miss it. We wouldn't miss out if we didn't get him because Cantwell being an early guy. We got Irvin on the other side. It's just guys to compete at the tackle position right now. So would Matthews be able to jump those guys? You think?
This is what he's supposed to. Like
Yeah.
Cantwell. Like
And
I'm
Cantwell
not
was
mad.
basically given the
Like
spot.
no, ain't no giving nothing.
What? I'm
That's
not saying okay.
bruh on
Okay,
a
well, so
team
what's
that
the
just
buzz? But
that,
what's
that just
happening right
came from the
now then?
national championship, bruh. And again, these guys got so many advantages now till it ain't funny because these boys was practicing with them niggas on their on their playoff run last year,
Right?
scout team shit.
Right?
So he
But look
like
at it. Okay. So who has given Cantwell that business? Who's giving him that one-on-one competition that, oh, I'm gonna take your shit?
that's the point. Some it's Juan Manaya, I think is dead, and who else? Samson's there.
Oh yeah, Oakland Lola.
But once again, bro, he's pedigree says that he should do exactly what he's doing, what
Okay.
CC did. He
Right.
ain't like them other guys. That's
He coming
why
left
he
tackle,
the
bro. CC
that
play right. He's coming left tackle.
don't matter.
Ooh, no, I'm saying
He
it does, but in a good way, bro. He's prepared for the best edge rushers in the country, bro. The best edge rushers in the country don't play on the left side of the defensive line, bro.
and then he coming through that Marriott Ball school, so them boys know every position on the line.
That's what I meant by giving, not saying per se, bro. That's what I meant by giving because they know the importance of his talent, bro. And since camp started, since like you said, the championship run where he's practiced with the scout team, bro, why was he not knowing that he was gonna be that dude?
You see what Johnny Jackson, the Emperor, just said? He said Ezekiel Agbendale, Agbendale. Damn, I was saying the shit right all day yesterday. Iron Bow. It's Iron Bow. That's what it is. Iron Bow is really a 5-star by film. For me again, I can't agree with that, big bro. Just on the tip of how strong that kid is, bro. And it's like gorilla strong, like gorilla to a average person strong, like human to the. That's when you see that kid. Like I said, he ain't moving like Ruben Bain, but the strength is there. Like the body, and the core strength and all that is something that if I'd say that it's the Bane shit is too much of a strong comparison, I would say that he probably don't project to be a end for me. I
Right.
think he projects to be a D tackle you know with how slow his get off is. Hold on. David Scott said Mark Matthews and Jackson Catwell for sure Miami for a long while. That's a fact. That's a fact. That old line would be dummy. That old line would be dummy with them two boys there with
Honestly, bro.
Okunlola. Oh my God, man.
Cantwell will be the leader of that line by the time he's a sophomore, bro. Okunlola,
Nah,
Matt McCoy, them
it
boys gonna be gone, bro. Oh, that's
from
gonna
what
be
they
hit Jackson
saying,
Cantwell's
Rodriguez.
line, bro.
From what they saying, Rodriguez done like took steps.
But I mean, after them guys leave is what I meant. Like, think about it. Cantwell's gonna be the guy as a sophomore.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we like Manaya and them guys, but they haven't developed. They haven't, you know what I'm saying, put anything on tape yet. But look at Cantwell coming in since December, and he's finna be that dude. So I like the leadership they're preparing him for, bro. The mindset they're preparing him for. They only got 3 guys with experience on that current offensive line, bro. So we're gonna see how Cantwell, you know what I'm saying, processes this.
Well, the way I see it when it comes down to Cantwell, he should be who he is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like number one recruit in the country, 5-star,
yeah,
offensive tackle from where offensive tackles actually come from.
right.
You know what I'm saying? The Cogden kid, same thing, bro. Like that Cogden kid, they are saying that he is right there. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
That's
So it's some play. And then we got Big Max, bro. Max is
yeah,
is
Matt
running
Buchanan,
around
bro.
there,
Yeah,
bro.
I love it.
It's some players on that line. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So all I know is that with everything Cantwell had to work with on his way to being the starter,
yeah,
here we go. Them boys got a chance to practice with the national runner ups last year, my bro.
yeah, man.
You feel me?
That was important. Yeah.
Them boys got a chance to go through that whole process with them boys, man. Come
And you
on,
know what's
man.
crazy? That could have been any other school besides Miami, bro. The college football playoff started 2015, bro. It's been a long time since we tasted out till we tasted ours. And that's kind of big, man, to see Jip Mallory and Cantwell and Wingo, them guys in Paris. Them guys were there, bro, in December. Them guys were there in January, and you know what I'm saying?
Pronounce Iron Bill or Iron Ball, yeah. Iron Bile. I thought it was Iron Bile. I'm sorry, it's Iron Bill. Okay. because I kept hearing Grant and Donald try to pronounce the name, and they both settled on Iron. So I'm gonna go with Iron Bill until proven otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, Cantwell. Both his parents was Olympians, bro. Cantwell. He faced the best D lineman last season during the practices in the playoff run. That just like we just said, like it was no other. Like I don't think it's any other experience you can get outside of actually playing in the games.
Mm-hmm.
What better experience can you get for your number one offensive tackle in the nation
Remember this.
than
Whoa,
some
whoa,
shit
whoa,
like
whoa, whoa,
that
whoa,
during the
whoa, whoa, whoa,
fucking
whoa.
playoff
Hold
run?
on
Oh
now.
my god.
I'm about to say, don't make me tell you to turn that clip on, bro, because we already know where it starts at, bro. We know the history. We know the homework, bro. We know the assignment. Green Tree practice field for anybody watching.
So
We already know how it go, bro. And if you say, I get what you're saying for most players, but if we're talking about the lineman or any other great player that comes from the U, where it starts on Green Tree practice field, so it's going to be tougher on Green Tree practice field. Not the games, but we gonna see the best in practice, right?
that's a fact. Let me give y'all another TikTok video. I think this is my guy Donald right here. We're gonna see right now.
You could have taken that 2001 team and put them in the NFL during that time period, and without a doubt, they would have made the playoffs.
It really never set in until I got my national championship ring that we were the best team of all time.
We had Antrell Roll, Sean Taylor, Vince Wilford, Kellen Winslow, and Willis McGahee. And they all set the bench. The 2001 team at the University of Miami, hands down, greatest team ever.
The 2001 Miami Hurricanes are considered by many to be the greatest college football team in history, and the evidence speaks for itself. In total, 38 players from that 2001 team went on to be drafted to the NFL. 17 of those 38 players were selected in the first round. That's pretty much an entire team of NFL guys. And in the 2004 NFL Draft, Miami set a record that still stands today. That year, 6 players from Miami were taken in the first round, the most ever from a single school in one draft. So when you look at all the numbers, the championships, and the long list of NFL stars that came out of that program, the 2001 Miami Hurricanes have to be in the conversation of the greatest college football teams ever.
I don't think nobody could argue with that shit. The
You
reason I
can't.
showed that clip was the fact that it, can you imagine can you imagine putting that team against any team, bro? That's my whole thing. Like the competition on that team. Frank Gore came to the U. Frank Gore could have went any the fuck where it was,
Right,
but
right.
he wanted to go to the U from day one. Jonathan Vilma, same like these guys was the guys. DJ Williams coming from California, and again, John Madden mentioning DJ Williams, on the broadcast type shit. Like we
That's
didn't have
why. That's why I asked that question. That's why I asked that question about Willie Williams, bro. I'm like, we already know the history about behind DJ, man. Them guys that probably could have came out of high school to the NFL, which is very rare, but could have Willie Williams been one of them guys. That's why I asked that earlier. But yeah,
mentally,
man.
nah. Like I said, mentally,
Gotcha.
Willie Williams, nah. Cause again, bro, he just too many
Right.
times proved that he was kind of a knucklehead, and
Right.
just life situations for bro was wasn't on his side.
But DJ, yeah, DJ was that guy, man. He's a true professional, man, and we still follow DJ, man. Shout out to Dom Life, man. Them
Yeah,
boys, man, they do a good job, man. He's a true Kane, man. We talk about Sap, we talk about Irvin, Mike, we talk about John Beeson, Ja'Cory Harris, we talk about them guys. Shout out
yeah.
to DJ
I got
Williams,
to get
man.
some Dime Life gear. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know DJ Williams, point him towards my way so we can get some Dime Life gear and start sporting it on the show and all that there. Um, David Scott, he killing the comments right now. He look kid 18 years old. He talking about Ezekiel Eyeing Bill. The kid benches 500 pounds at 18.
18.
And again, he said he heard the same thing I heard about Rodriguez taking them steps, as a leader, and that's a good thing. That's another local
Yeah,
kid
that's a very
that
important position.
facts. And he's saying that he saw Iron Bill's mother on Twitter, and she, said the pronunciation. So again, bro, it's another D lineman that's in the wings right now.
Hmm.
Just like Olu, like I hope we get Matthews and Olu. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, man. Like Mario is
Man,
not
look,
like limiting himself with who he can get. He's gonna tell these guys, we're gonna get you paid,
bruh,
we're gonna get you trained, we're gonna
bruh,
get you prepared for the league. And if you
bruh.
don't go to the league, you're gonna have a degree and you're gonna have some money.
My nigga,
That's what more
Dante,
you
Dante Wright might be the biggest surprise of this Mario Cristobal era, bro. I wouldn't be surprised about anybody. Josh Jacobs, Mark Matt, man. Look, I ain't worried, bro. If we get him or not, if we had got him, bro, I wouldn't be surprised now with this Dante Wright thing.
check it, man. Again, we're gonna go back to the
One of the
TikTok
best
people.
pass
Let's
rushers
go,
in the
man.
2027 class
Go
has a
Canes,
home.
man.
Check
Canes
it
on
out.
the
Today was
chain show.
commitment
We
day for defensive lineman
appreciate
Ezekiel
everybody. Y'all
Ayangbile.
subscribe
The
to the
four-star defensive lineman made his commitment live on the Rivals channel.
shout out to Grant Speaks.
Ezekiel would pick Miami over LSU and Virginia Tech, and he would explain his reasoning to KHU 11.
A very hard decision. It was between, me and God. We had good connections with all the schools, so I said I wouldn't have been up there. But mainly it came down to, development. And I believe that, these are the
Just
most
look
experienced
at
coaches and
the
the best
force,
talents
bro.
coaches to teach me and help me develop at my position. Just the way, they get after, their work ethic. I think it matches my play style very well. And I'm very excited to see, what they're going to do with me and what their plan is to, develop me.
Ayangbile sits at 6'2", 265 pounds. And when you're watching his highlights, you're going to see some of everything. Sacks, non-stop motor, crazy get-off, him arriving with force and knocking offensive linemen helmets off. According to his account last season, he had 60 tackles,
Look at that,
4.5 sacks, 10
Look
tackles
how
for loss,
heavy that
and
kid
5
plays,
block
bro.
kicks. Now, this is the
Look.
type of player that Mario Cristobal and Jason Taylor loves at the U. Miami got a great get today. What are your thoughts on Ezekiel Ayangbile? Let me know in the comments.
Man, yes, sir.
Shout out to Grant Speaks, man. He does a great job, with Kane's content, man. And again, these are people that I aspire and we aspire to be like when it comes to the content that we put out when it comes to the Miami Hurricanes. This the Canes Off the Chain show, brought to you by Barbreaker Sports. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do go live on Twitch also. If you're on Twitch, same thing, Barbreakers 305. Bro, this Darian Mensah conversation where he's the most important player that we've gotten in the past how many years?
Nah, just a couple, bro. I mean, hey, we Cam Ward, bro. I mean, I ain't lying. Cam was important, bro. I
You
think we
think
just,
he was a more important prospect
bro.
person to get
Oh,
than Cam Ward to us?
well, I mean, both of them out of the
Because
portal,
Cam
but
started some shit and this guy has a chance to finish it.
gotcha. Okay, if that's the importance you talking about, I get what you're saying. I mean, hell, I mean, if it wasn't for that defensive coordinator we fired, but I mean, honestly,
Coach
Cam
All
probably would have
Shucks.
won. He probably would have won a national championship, man. I can't think kind of. I think Lance Gidry kind of pissed on us, man. But
Nah, that's Coach All Shucks, man. We ain't gonna call him no out of his name, man. It's Coach All Shucks.
I mean, I ain't gonna piss on him. I ain't gonna piss on him. That was a past time, and I
Man.
understand it. But I think
Oh,
Cam would have
he
been that
missed
guy.
5 tackles this game. Oh, Shucks. He'll get it next time.
I think Cam would have been that guy. That's all I'm saying. But it's Mrs. time. I'm gonna give him his credit, bro. And he's special. Like, and he did it with a 7-5 Duke. The man numbers was special with this offensive line, bro. We know it's not Markel and Maui Noah, but guess what, bro? We got Cantwell and Oklahoma, dog. So we just moving on to the next ones. Mr. gonna be a talented guy regardless. So I get what you're saying, bro. He might be that guy, bro. I mean, hey, I love Carson Beck too, but Miss is that guy.
Yeah, I mean, cause it's important, bro. It's important that we finish this fucking job, bro. Two
Yeah, it has to
things.
be done.
One, I care about, but I don't give a damn, cause with us, end of the day, we want them rings. You know what I'm saying? We want them big boy rings.
That's all that
But
matters.
I want to get this ACC title out the way, and you know, be able to stomp through these playoffs like we supposed to. Because us not getting that shit done last year in the way that happened, it was the most unsatisfying feeling I could ever say. You know what I'm saying? Because it was down there like on the level of that Ohio State loss when we lost
Yeah,
to their ass, and like it
yeah.
was like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you could taste that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we
That shit
did it
hurt,
again.
man. It
We
hurt.
got another one, and it got away.
Yeah.
So if this guy is on, and like we said before, bro, I want them to open this shit up. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
all for the you know what I mean, for the pound and running game, but Dennis Erickson, wherever you at, call Mario and remind him of what that one back offense and spread eagle did for this program. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man,
And you know, the world revolve around these wide receivers, bro. At this point,
it's pulled up.
let me get back to this. What's the name, man? I got one more TikTok to go, and then we're gonna get our closing comments in.
The Miami
It's my man
Hurricanes
right here,
are the
kid.
most
It's my
traditionally
man.
SEC football team in all the country. It ain't Florida, it ain't LSU, it ain't Auburn, it ain't Alabama, it ain't Georgia. This is the first time Ole Miss this season has faced a team that plays like we historically believe SEC teams play. The physicality was out the door.
Yep.
Third and fourth down, third and two, fourth and two. What do? They turn around and hand the football off to Mark Fletcher.
Yeah.
They hand the football off to Tremore Brown. They run downhill and physically dominate Ole Miss. Defensively, they were the faster team. They were the more athletic team. They were the more active team. This game is actually way closer on the scoreboard than it was in real life. They dropped 4 picks.
Yeah.
4 of them. Carson Beck throws an interception on a tip ball in the red zone.
That's what I'm talking about. And you want to talk about this season? We have a better quarterback than Carson Beck. Let's go.
This team absolutely dominated from a physicality standpoint, from an athleticism standpoint. Malachi Tony, without a question, the most talented person on the field, and he just turned 18.
See what?
Carson Beck executing when you're supposed to in the biggest moments, like the best of players do from that conference. It has changed, and now Miami, the U, is part of that change.
How fucking good did that make you feel that these people are saying this shit and it's not like hope? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't hope behind, because, brother, it was a time when Kurt Herbstreit and these guys would be talking about the U, and it'll be like, oh, they used to be like this, and
Yeah.
hope is like this. Nah, they know the players that's coming. They know what Mario do. The HCIC. Y'all don't know what the HCIC is. That's the head Chico in charge. And that's not a negative connotation when I say head Chico, because in Miami, that's affectionate. That's the affectionate way that we refer to our Latino brothers and sisters. Chico. So Mario, the HCIC, the head Chico in charge, always lets you know. That's why when I say about the spread eagle offense and all that there, I be saying it in just because I know that end of the day, spread shit I just want to run the shit up. I want to run the score up, but when it's time for us to keep that score like it is and just, punch people in the mouth.
We whooping everybody.
Come on, bro. But I want to know we are. Like back in the day, again, I'm 50, so I transcend this shit. Like I done seen it all. This a flex. I ain't gonna lie. Like we after the hurricane, Andrew, the buses was free. So me and my partners, we used to go behind the school to play basketball. The basketball courts used to be by the weight room.
It was like 91,
so we'll
right?
walk by the weight room and shit, and you see Tyrell Green and fucking Leon Cersei and fucking Lamar Thomas and all them boys in there lifting weights and shit while we going to the fucking basketball court by there. And fast forward to fucking 2000 and we coming from playing basketball and all the reporters walking from back there saying how that's a national championship team, looking at Ed Reed and Mike Rump and Jonathan Villman, that whole team, Andrew Williams and fucking Jerome McDougal and Big William Joseph and oh my God,
even
bro,
Baraka Atkins coming right behind the boy.
Yeah, again, that was them times, homie. So it's great to see that Mario is on that path, and the only way to get to where we were is competition, and these kids believing in competition, along with the fact that you can have that bag and say, "Oh, Georgia, want to give you this? Oh yeah, man, we got that. We got that. What you talking about? And we in Miami.
But hey,
and during the winter, you ain't gonna be freezing your nuts off.
That goes
and
back
you gonna be getting developed.
It goes back to what I was saying a little while ago. But I understand that it's the era we in. Hey, if I got to come with a bigger bag, cool. Same time, Mario and JT and Mirabal, them guys are building a mindset to where it's like, can't say money don't matter, but it's like almost the money don't matter if they come into the U, bro. The boys looking to get to the NFL, bro, and it's happening, bro. You can go to the NFL anywhere, but they guaranteeing these boys almost without saying, bro, you're gonna be a winner at the U, bro, and that's how it used to be, man.
If y'all could do us a favor before y'all get off tonight, man, please subscribe to Bar Breakers 305 on YouTube and tell a friend, tell a Canes fan, tell them this new faces on YouTube talking Hurricanes football. We actually do a live show on Facebook, also Canes Off the Chain show, the same thing, brought to you by Bar Breakers Sports. We will be a factor when it comes to, broadcasting this Hurricanes passion. Right now we talking recruiting and everything. Imagine when that season gets started.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine when that season gets started, homie.
Yes, sir.
So, you know what I mean?
Hey, bro. Hey, we have to set something up, bro. Me and you, man. We got to get some live shows going, down in 305, and I come see you, man. And
talk
we're
that
make
walk.
this thing even bigger and better, man, for the fans watching, man. Everybody just, subscribe and everything, man. We thank y'all. We love it, man. But me and Shake, man, me and the Candy, we gonna push this thing even bigger and heavier, man.
All right, I got one more clip that I want y'all to check out with us. It's a couple of minutes, so but it's worth it.
And let's go ahead and just switch the camera here.
Are we good?
I love that. Here we go.
Gosh.
This is going to ruffle some feathers. I know a lot of Miami fans out there are really, really excited about this, but in my opinion here, Darian Mensah, I'm just not sold on him yet. I'm not sold on Darian Mensah, and here's why.
Hater.
He was phenomenal at Duke. You play really well against Elon, and you play really well against these mid-tier ACC teams, and credit to him, his numbers are phenomenal.
Yeah.
And he played well in the ACC championship, beat Virginia.
Yep.
Great season. But my thing is when you have a quarterback like Carson Beck, who was veteran guy, played at Georgia, played against these big SEC teams, Big Ten teams, knows what to expect. Darian Mensah hasn't really gone through that. He hasn't really played. He played Illinois, and got blown out by Illinois.
That's true.
But and he still played well. But it's a team sport,
he beat Virginia.
Individual sport. So
not well enough.
I just don't think. I'm not seeing. I just want to see. I want to see him go against these big teams.
Yeah.
Big Ten, SEC. I just don't see him doing well right now. I just need to see a little bit more of him in the Miami offense. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but I'm just saying he's just inexperienced right now. That's all I'm saying. So after watching that clip, not only am I wearing probably the same exact shirt that I was wearing then, but I think just the overall concern is I just didn't know how he would play against higher tier competition, which I felt like was a valid, that's a valid take. And then I watched the spring game highlights, which you go against a competition that was just in the national championship last year, had made an incredible playoff run, smoked A&M, smoked Ohio State, went through Ole Miss too, and then go to Indiana and gave them an incredible game. So that's good enough competition for me. And then I see what Darian Mensah does against this high-caliber defense. Just, I know it's spring, so, take it with a grain of salt, but seeing what he did, I was like, oops, that's on me. Hey, I didn't recognize your game. That's on me. Mensah seemed to be the highlight of the scrimmage. He threw 3 touchdown passes, one to Barkate, who is his former teammate at Duke. So seeing them together on this team.
Oh, really?
Still a nice little tandem there. Plus you have Malachi Toney, all these freaks in the receiver room, which seems to be an extreme strong suit for this Miami team and only will continue to be throughout the season. So we're excited for this. But the thing that impressed me about Mensah in this scrimmage was the poise in the pocket. It looked very similar to that Cam Ward-esque poise. It's that comfortability, that calm and collective. That's what I saw when I was watching these highlights. I'm like, that really looks like Cam Ward, does it not? But he just really looked comfortable to me. He was making the right decisions. He never frantically threw the ball. He never was, getting anxious or worried in the pocket. He looked very calm and was just making the right decisions. He was throwing the check down when 1, 2, or 3 wasn't there. He just, all right, hey, I got my guy in the flat. Let's just hit him. So making plays, and that just comes with, it's just a veteran guy. He has reps under his belt. He knows where to go with the ball, learning the offense better and better, developing as a quarterback. It's great to see. But a big thing for him this offseason, this was from his presser, which I got to say, incredibly well-spoken guy here, but his big things, his focus for him was learning the offense and leading by example. And I think in the scrimmage he showed both of that. He showed that he learned the offense he was completing balls left and right, threw 3 touchdowns. I mean, took really command of the huddle, of the offense as a whole, and then leading by example by coming in as a new quarterback, new transfer, new state, new team, all this stuff, and going in and showing out like that and showing out and being like, hey, guys, I'm not actually verbally saying it, but basically showcasing your abilities and being like, hey, I'm basically the guy that's going to lead this team to a national championship. That's how you lead by example, by showcasing your abilities and continuously doing that, being persistent. That's what probably the biggest thing for him is going to be throughout the fall. But at the end of the day, I do think there's still improvements that need to be made, and the thing that stood out to me in the scrimmage was just accuracy on deep balls, and I don't think that's like an end-all, be-all thing that needs to be improved right now, but that'll come with reps with his receivers, just knowing who's faster, who's slower, what kind of routes they actually run. And
shout out to On3 Sports.
I'm being a little nitpicky there, but that was just one thing I saw. But overall, I was really impressed with his performance, how he played, and just in general the development he's shown at Miami so far. So I think he has the ability to be one of the better quarterbacks in all the country when it's all said and done by the end of this season. Maybe a little Heisman finalist thrown in there too. But Miami fans, I want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the spring game, the spring scrimmage, Darian Mensah's performance overall?
So if he go crazy this year, you think he won't just waltz to the Heisman? Because Cam, we had a Tuiasosopo defense and that shit, and he still was, you know what I'm saying? But come on now,
that Cam guy, Cam defense blew it for him. But I think Cam was supposed to win that shit. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think I'm being biased or not. Cam was just that guy.
That Cal game alone was supposed to put Cam in that seat, bro. Like that's supposed to have been done.
Yeah, good
we got some more comments, my bro, and then we gonna close this thing on out. Do you think okay, Anthony came back. Do you guys agree with me? Fundamentals are suffered because of AAU and 7-on-7. again, it's more to that.
What I was asking in the chat is, do you guys agree with me that fundamentals have like the teaching of fundamentals and the consistency of that has been lost because AAU or 7-on-7 doesn't really improve that. It teaches you what you already know and improves that instead of improving your weaknesses and stuff like that.
I think it's more of a business than anything and fun. It's just more camaraderie. You know what I mean? They get a chance to be pros. To tell you the truth, they travel. You know what I mean? And they get their ball skills at the end of the day from their workouts with the coaches from school, things like that.
Or private like receiver
Exactly.
coaches.
And they can afford these things, and sometimes they given to them because of how big of a business football is becoming from Pee Wee all the way up. You know what I mean? So I think 7-on-7 has its place. It's like battle rap is for hip hop. You know what I mean? You're gonna have the actual street element to
Because
it.
the lost art, why I'm saying that is because the lost art of receivers blocking, the blocking in receivers has been like disappearing over the last few years. Most receivers are only worried about catching the ball and stuff like that. They don't care about their overall game. They care more about catching the ball and stuff like that instead of like.
Let me speak to that though. Well, as far as the University of Miami, you think that's ever a problem? You look at the history. You're a fan, right? You look back at the
Yeah.
history and you watch the history of the games and when you playing, even the live commentary. What do you hear Kurt Herbstreit and dated back, guys that always talk about the Miami wide receivers that block, the discipline of blocking at Miami. If you can't block it, you can't play it. That's the standard for our wide receivers. I get what you're saying for the general conversation
Yeah.
of it. That can happen anywhere. You're right, and the
Yeah,
seven on
the
seven
three
maybe the
teams, I'm going to say the three universities that have taught their receivers how to block are Bama, Miami, and Georgia.
Yeah, because I was just
OSU
about to.
doesn't do that. Do you guys see
Exactly.
Ohio State receivers block?
I mean, but once again, bro, I'm the type, man. I hate the area. All these other schools, I hate them. But the thing that I kind of, if like bro was saying, if you watch the Canes the past, just say 3 years, the wide receiver blocking has been impeccable.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And
I'm gonna go back.
along with
I know what
Malachi
you're saying.
last
I
year,
know what you're saying, bro. I know what you're saying, but you think about how Stacy Coley used to block. Man, that was 2015, bro. 16.
I'm talking about
I think the
Keelan
best receiver
Marion. Keelan
block.
Marion, what was the kid name that got drafted? That came from LSU.
CJ.
Restrepo.
Nah. The one who came from LSU last year.
Yeah,
Who's that?
CJ.
Daniels.
CJ. That whole room blocked last year. Even JoJo Trader when he got in. Like
Yeah, he did his
those
due.
guys would like you said, we are one of the schools that's teaching the blocking thing, and it's not being negotiated
It's not.
when it
It's
comes to
not.
that. Like Kevin Beard is not
And as
letting.
much as I like Malachi, I like Malachi Tony. I like that he puts his head in to block. But a guy that small, that's not conducive to a long career in the game. I like that he wants to put his head in block, but a small guy like that, that's not really a conducive thing to a long career in the game.
He been small for a long time, big bro. You can imagine he been small for a long time, so he been playing like that since everybody was saying he was too small to play. So if he stopped playing like that, he won't be the same player. So you could expect Malachi to, and if you've seen him this offseason, it's kind of crazy right now.
I'm coming from a younger generation of Hurricanes fans where I've seen Hurricanes receivers come into the league like his size that don't last that long because they want to put their head in block and stuff like that, and it doesn't work out for them. That's where I'm coming from. I'm coming from the
Oh, you're saying that he's actually doing it incorrectly. That's what you're saying. That his technique is wrong. Oh,
Yes.
well, I would dare you to go take a look back at the season and see how great his technique actually was when he was blocking. Like
No, I think
he
maybe
was
I'm looking
actually
at
the
the
one
bad
that was
reps.
doing like a
Maybe I'm
hell
just
of a
looking at the
job.
bad reps and putting them, like putting too much emphasis on that, because there was times that, like, that he would put his head down, like he would lower his head, like instead of
Okay,
looking
I
straight forward, he
understand.
would, like, am I putting too much emphasis on the bad reps instead of looking at the good reps? You think?
Yeah, cause with him, like just like it's like talking about your kids sometimes. Like everybody, wants you to have like some kind of quirk about your kid. Like if you can't find nothing wrong to say about him, you really not. So
We're
with
nitpicking.
him,
We're
every
nitpicking.
game that you watch Mally play, the announcers was like praising every
Crazy.
aspect of his game. Like he
Yeah.
didn't drop a pass. He broke the freshman record for receiving. He was like the number one receiver in the country when it came to yards per catch. He had like ridiculous, and then
So
with the
he had a
blocking.
higher yards per catch over JJ, really?
Listen, like that's what I mean. Like everything that you didn't think he was doing well in, he was excelling in. And then like the games where he sprung people on blocks, they highlighted his reaction
Yep.
because of how good a job he did with springing the person on the block. So
And the
yeah,
comparison I've always had for him, and he reminds me of Roscoe Parrish, kind of.
Ooh.
Remember Roscoe?
Ooh.
yeah, oh no
Valley.
question, yeah, and again, this is somebody. Roscoe wasn't a blocker. Now Roscoe was built so different from Mally.
No, in terms
And
of the style, how he runs his routes, is what I'm saying.
exactly, and Roscoe was built different. Roscoe was a slight built guy, and he didn't gain weight. He didn't gain like the mass that Mally's gained. Like Mally is like running back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Solid.
Roscoe's that 5'7", 160. You ain't getting no bigger than that.
Exactly. Roscoe stayed, slot receiver solid. You know what I mean? But Mally is like he like a little tank running around out there and shit right now. Especially the way he look now. It's crazy. Thanks, Anthony. I don't know what happened to you. If you want to come back, you can, bro. And Mally had more yards at the contact. That's facts. Jose.
But do you think, boy, you worry if Mally getting too big? You need to slow down a little bit.
No, I mean again, he looked like an NFL slot right now. To tell you, like or a slot coming from college that's about to go to NFL. You know what I mean? He probably got about 5 more pounds to fill out what he need to fill out, and that's what he gonna be. Cause the Branch kid who came from USC to Georgia, he probably about the same size as he is, or was when he left USC and doing everything. Right. That last clip, we turned. He had to double back because he was hating at first on Mensa. So there's no way you evaluate Mensa any way negatively after doing what he did.
You can't, bro. I mean, it ain't about the ACC championship. I mean, hell, Duke won 7 games, 8 games in total, bro. I think they won a bowl, but anyway, 7 regular season wins. But I mean, his numbers was sick. And he had a 1,000-yard receiver, bro. So what was he missing? The rest of the team, we get it, but now he has the rest of the team now.
So the hater is no longer a hater. He come to the light.
Yeah.
And we gonna do the same thing, Hurricanes fan. We gonna go to the light right now. And this was a dope show, homie.
Oh yeah. Only gonna get better, man. I love it, man.
Y'all looking forward to the season like we looking forward to the season. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel, Barbreakers 305. And y'all already know, man, it's a Canes thing, man. We gonna keep bringing y'all great conversation and great energy, and content that y'all can relate to. You know what I mean? I don't want to try to do the same thing everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? I love talking Canes football. My man love talking Canes football, and we want to bring another twist, a different energy to it. We want to bring a kind of a player type vibe to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like where we give you that intensity. You know what I'm saying? We give you that intensity. R.I.P. Al Blade.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking things, and that's what? Let's go kick some
What's that? Hey, D. Lou, what it is? One more time, D. Lou. It got to make you feel like this, Canes fan. If this program don't make you feel like this, anybody in the program don't make you feel like this when they join it, commit, you ain't no Canes. He ain't no Canes.
That was the Ohio State game, right?
Yeah.
And
That was when James Jackson.
Yeah, I was going to watch that game.
Jackson broke for the 50-yard touchdown. And
Yeah,
shit.
that was the game. I love that was the opening game.
Yeah, him and Clint Portis betted that he was gonna go for 50 yards, and he ran for the 50 yards.
So sorry guys,
Anthony
I got a
kicked
call.
the door back in, big bro.
Yeah,
Anthony back with us.
Yeah. And there's like I've seen actual guys, former receivers from the NFL, break down Malley's tape back to Malley.
Okay.
They say they see a lot of Puka in him. Puka
Wow. That's a good comment right there, right?
Yeah,
that's
I like
good
Puka, man. Yeah.
But do you think is Malley as big as Puka? Because Puka I think is like 220 or something like. He's the same size.
Nah. Malley gonna fill out to about 190. If he get up to 192, we'll be okay. You know what I mean?
You don't think he gets in the 200s?
Nah, I don't think he need to. You know what I mean? Once again, he always been that guy, and he don't rely on being crazy physical. He just is physical. You know what I'm saying? So if he get up to two something, I think he lose a little.
Oh, in the chat, I was asking, in your guys' opinions, who's our future in the boundary? Is it gonna be Jabari and Dante? Dante and Seatbelt, or Seatbelt and Jabari?
Jabari definitely. Jabari is our guy on this show. If you ever watch this show, look, that's our guy.
I like
and
he
prototype.
man. He's fighting for what he deserves.
Jabari Knuckles drags the floor. If you know what I'm saying, so like Xavier Lucas, his knuckles drag the floor. So to get those damn like corners with that speed, and they got those attributes, bro. We got like a few, bro. And
I see a lot of Tyreek Woolen in him.
Oh my God, yeah.
Or
I ain't
Richard
mad.
Sherman, maybe like.
Hey,
because
Miami Flow, I appreciate that, bro. Thanks a lot.
Oh, and I said in the chat, the guy I want to see how he pans out is the junior college guy that we
Jose,
got.
thanks a lot. Say it again, big bro. I apologize, Anthony.
The corner that the offensive lineman that I want to see how he pans out. Like the high school kids, I know Mario can develop. The guy I want to see is the junior college kid, the guy that's the same size as Markel.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, the offensive tackle.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but is he there? I don't think he's leaving there.
About Joel Irvin?
No, I'm talking about the JUCO, the community college kid that we got. I forgot his name. He committed. He's in our 26th class.
What's his name? Why do I know?
If you look at the 26th class, you're gonna see a junior college kid in the offensive line class with Jackson.
See if you can look that up for me, bro. You got your extra device or no? If not, somebody in the chat, if y'all can help us out with that. But because my other computer, I have to fire it back up. But hopefully, it's the same vibes, and obviously, some of these guys got to have it in them. And for Mario and Coach Mirabal, can you imagine sitting down with Mario and Mario or Coach Mirabal or Mario and Coach Mirabal and try to bullshit them? Like you could play, or you tough, or you like that? Like you gotta sit in their face and convince them that you are a certain player without actually knowing that you are convincing them. So if they don't see that in you, they ain't gonna waste their time and act like they can put it in you. So I think that kid, if he has any of the inkling of work ethic that Markel Bell had, Jacob Hawk, that's his name. Appreciate that, Flo. If he
Jacob
has
Hawk?
any of the, yeah, his name is Jacob Hawk. That's what Miami Flow said. Y'all check out Miami Flow channel on YouTube also. Again, these are the guys that I've watched come up in this game right here and aspire to be like when it comes to the way they deliver
What
their
scares
content.
me is too a little bit
Thank
with
you.
Jackson Cantlow. I like the kid, but a lot of people are saying he's the next Joe Thomas. We need to slow down. We need to slow down with these comparisons because Joe Thomas is a Hall of Famer.
Hey, listen, if they gonna do it, do it. You know what I mean? Because
but
he's bigger, faster, stronger than Joe Thomas ever was at his age. So for them to kind of project something like that on him, I'm be wary of the ones that don't want the comparisons.
Guys, the reason why it scares me a little bit is if he doesn't pan out like that, our fan base says, our Hurricanes fan base specifically says he's a bust.
You think he's more of a bust than not? I mean, which one do you think he's closer
I don't
to?
think he's a bust. No. I hope he doesn't become a bust, but I don't want that.
No, I'm asking you in your opinion, is he from what he is now, like and what his pedigree is, and like what what he projects to be? Is it bust in your mind, or he's closer to somebody that's going to be a great player?
He's closer to the elite, but it's 50-50 with these kids. You don't know how they develop and stuff like that in college.
You can't say that. We just said CC. We just and CC is everything he is, and CC wasn't the number one player in the country. You know who came out this year that he beat out for number one player in the country?
Oh yeah, didn't he beat an edge rusher out?
Yeah, so it is crazy for him to be, who he actually is already. And again, the experience that they got going through the playoffs and being able to practice with that team.
I want to be patient with the kid because
I agree.
If that projection doesn't work out, you know how our fan base is, that they automatically think he's a bust. And I'm not saying I think he's a bust, but you know how irrational our fan base is.
That ain't the option, man. Just at this point, with the way this program going, none of that failing and not being who you're supposed to be is not an option anymore. That's why you got as many players as you do. If his ass is out there bullshitting, guess what? Somebody is going to supplant that mug. You know what I mean? Yeah. So with that being said, Anthony, I hope you subscribe to the channel and just look out for the notifications as we will be
I've been
going.
Subscribed to the channel for a while, and I have it on all, and I don't get any notifications for you guys.
I apologize. I'm gonna see if there's anything I need to do to remedy that. And once again, thank you for everybody. We're trying to grow the channel. Obviously, if you know anybody that's interested in Hurricane content, please have them subscribe to Barbreakers 305 on YouTube. We will be growing this channel. And just want to be a part of the algorithm and make sure the message and the energy that the University of Miami has always provided is, reciprocated through this show also. So once again, it's the Canes Off the Chain show, brought to you by Barbreaker Sports. I'm the Caniac, aka Big Shake, and I'm with the biggest Kane fan inside Kakalaki, my boy 88 Mitch. Leaving with something, Mitch. What's, you know what I'm saying? Give some Kane.
I'm just adding to it. Like you said,
Get
we
some
gonna keep
Kane
growing.
juice, like Coach Hayes say.
We gonna keep
And
growing.
if Coach Hayes say, see this shit, I want to battle.
We gonna keep growing. I love it. We doing it. Shout out to Anthony. We gonna keep doing it. Y'all keep chiming in and wanting to join this thing, man. We gonna talk Canes football all day long, man. I love it, man. And let's keep doing it. I'm excited, man. We're only a few months out, about 4 months out. So let's get excited. There's gonna be more to talk about. They got spring, summer workouts, fall practice gonna be here very, very soon. Get excited.
The next show is going to be a dope show because we are going to go in depth on this linebacker room. Ezekiel Mercelin is an interesting player, bro. Kellen Wiley, somebody mentioned it in the comments a little while ago, is a different player. Kamal Bonner is a different player. They were hurt. Chase Smith is making a comeback.
Bobby Pruitt.
Muhammad Torre is in his 8th year of this particular system. So he should be a robot in this shit. Nobody should be out of place this year. So we are going to go in depth on this linebacker room and see what it's going to take for us to get Caden Henderson over the broom, man. We need that.
Yeah.
We need that Caden Henderson energy to come to this linebacker room. And I'm talking about as far as the linebacker recruiting after that. So with that being said, I just want to say go Canes and put that shit up, man. It's all about you. Throw them things up. See y'all next time. Big blessings.